Art Grandstrom here on the NCW Life Channel as we get to know our top 10 candidates for the Washington State Apple Blossom Festival Royalty Pageant, which is coming up right here on February 10th. Now we're speaking with Ariana Villafuerte, who is the daughter of Julio and Claudia. Welcome.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming in. First, before we get all these questions, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've lived in Wenatchee all of my life actually. I'm a student at the River Academy in my senior year. I've been a student at the River Academy since 8th grade. I went to Eastmont before that. I have 3 brothers, one who is 20, one who's 9, and one who just turned 5. And then, yeah, that's me.
Okay, we'll get into the bio questions here a little bit. First, I wanted to ask you about the conversation with your parents about doing this, about running for Apple Blossom Royalty. How long ago did you decide you wanted to do this, and what was that conversation like?
Well, I thought about it around the summertime, and then when it came to attending the mandatory meeting, that's when me and my mom sat down and discussed, like, okay, like, we understand that this is going to be take a lot of time, and I'm going to have to work on my schedule and prioritize what needs to be prioritized, and obviously set Apple Blossom in the events above all else, and that way I can be a good representative as well, and then just work with her and my dad on, put into consideration both of my parents' schedule and make everything work so everything works smoothly.
Okay. So it was a productive conversation then? They were happy, they were supportive?
Yeah, very supportive.
Okay. Now, you're not only involved in Key Club, you're the lieutenant governor?
Yes.
I don't know if I'm supposed to salute you.
No.
What is that? How do you get to be lieutenant governor for Key Club?
So how I get to be lieutenant governor, I was actually appointed in by a previous lieutenant governor. And basically what I do as lieutenant governor, I oversee what used to be 4 Key Clubs and now 5 Key Clubs around our area. So there's Wenatchee Key Club, Eastmont, the River Academy, Kashmir, and our newest club, Cascade. So I oversee the clubs and make sure that they're functioning properly, that officers are running meetings as they ought to be, members are paying dues, and I'm basically a liaison from the Pacific Northwest District to our clubs in our area.
That's a lot.
But it's fun.
Yeah. So then do you get to choose your successor to do that?
Yes, and I just recently elected in my incoming lieutenant governor, which is exciting. So she will officially start her lieutenant governor term in April.
Okay.
Yeah.
Breaking news right here on the NCW channel. So spending time at your grandmother's house, I want to know more about that. What is it about spending time at your grandma's house that you like?
Well, we always go there for holidays, and it's just a place where I've always gone growing up. We actually lived there for quite a while when I was, I want to say, probably 8 or 9. So it's just a second home to me, and we go there for Thanksgiving, New Year's, Christmas, and we celebrate birthdays there as well. And it's just, like I said, always been a second home to me, and it's
Comfortable place for you to be then.
Yes, very comfortable, especially just growing up there, so yeah.
What do you call your grandma?
I call her Mom.
Mom?
Yes. It's a funny story actually. It's because she became a grandma at a young age, so she did not enjoy being called grandma for being so young, so she's like, oh, you guys can call me Mom. I'm like, all right. So yeah, she was like a mom, so we just call her Mom.
Gotcha. And if that's what she says, that's the way it goes.
Yep.
You hope to get into nonprofit management. Why?
Because I work with a nonprofit organization right now, United Way, and I love the work that I've been doing with them and Student United Way, so I hope to continue that work in my future.
How did you first get to know about United Way? Who did?
Kenzie English came to one of our Key Club meetings at school, and she invited a bunch of us to attend the meetings. She just briefly mentioned it, and I was like, I want to take that up. So I started going to their meetings, and from there I just became really involved, and I loved it.
Okay. If you could trade places with somebody, you chose Selena, the 80s singer, 90s singer, who unfortunately
passed away. Yes.
Passed away. Why? Why Selena?
Well, grew up watching her movie. It's a documentary on the life of Selena, and I just always felt so connected to the movie, and like especially when she would perform, like I felt an instant like connection, and I just wanted to dance along to the music. And she's just a Hispanic female that I've always admired and looked up to.
Mm-hmm. So do you sing too?
No.
Okay, we won't go there. All right. What would it mean for you to be part of the Apple Blossom Royal Court?
What it would mean to me is just opening another door to be involved in this community. And I love the work that I do with Key Club and United Way, and being involved with Apple Blossom just is going to help me learn even more about my community. And like, there's no greater way to be involved in your community than Apple Blossom. It's like Wenatchee's baby, so yeah.
So you're the queen. Coronation night happens, you're the queen. Who do you thank?
Personally, I would like to thank my mom, because she has been my #1 supporter, and she's been just always pushing me and motivating me to do my best. And I mean, she is working so hard to allow me she's working hard so that I can live basically the life that I desire to live. And I think she would be the #1 person I would like to thank.
Okay. With your busy schedule, lieutenant governorship and everything else that you're doing, if you're part of the top 3, I would imagine that something would have to go. You'd have to cut something out. How do you make that choice?
That's actually something that I discussed with my mom as well when we decided to run for Apple Blossom. So honestly, with the responsibilities I hold now, I think it would just be my job at McLenn's. Though I love working there and serving the people, I think that's what would have to go. Yeah, that way I can continue my work in the community.
Be sure to watch the Cashmere Valley Bank Royalty Selection Pageant live on the NCW Life Channel Saturday, February 10th, beginning at 6:30. Brought to you by the Antique Mall of Cashmere. Come find your treasure. Apple Valley Honda, where every new Honda comes with a lifetime warranty. Auville Fruits, home of the Gee Whiz brand, where passion meets flavor. Bay Equity Home Loans, your home for loans. Boswell's Home Furnishings, inspiration and comfort for every room in your home. Collins Fashions, real clothes for real women in downtown Wenatchee. Merry Maids, relax, it's done. And Schmidt Electric, serving the West since 1960.